So today we're going to do something a little different. We're not just exploring a historical site. We're investigating a crime scene. A place so advanced, so brilliant that its real history was deliberately buried. It's time to uncover the truth. And that really is the heart of the story, isn't it? What happens when a discovery comes along that's so revolutionary it threatens to shatter an entire worldview? Well, as it turns out, some people will do anything they can to bury the truth. And that right there, that's the motive. This single, deeply racist, and completely wrong assumption is what fueled one of the greatest archaeological cover-ups in history. The very existence of this city was, to them, simply impossible. All right, so let's rewind. Let's go all the way back to the beginning, to the moment a European explorer stumbles upon a city that just shouldn't exist according to everything he'd been taught. Okay, so try to put yourself in Karl Mauch's shoes. It's 1871. You're trekking through the southern African bush, and then you see it. This sprawling, magnificent city made of stone. For him, it created an instant paradox. This place is clearly a work of genius, but according to his beliefs, it has no business being here. And we're not talking about just a few huts. The engineering here was incredible. We're talking about granite walls soaring 11 meters into the sky, these massive, perfectly shaped conical towers. And here's the part that just baffled everyone. It was all built without a single drop of mortar holding millions of these blocks together. I mean, how is that even possible?
Which, of course, brings us to the big question. The forensics of the site. How on earth did they pull this off? Well, the answer reveals a level of scientific understanding that is, honestly, just breathtaking.
First off, let's just talk about the sheer scale of this thing. To build these walls, the builders quarried, shaped, and then perfectly placed over 1 million granite blocks. Just try to picture that for a second. That's a monumental undertaking that requires unbelievable organization. And the way they did it, it wasn't just brute force. It was pure genius. They didn't just smash rocks. They used advanced thermodynamics. They would heat these huge granite boulders with intense fire, then douse them with cold water. This sudden temperature change, thermal shock, will cause the rock to crack and peel into these perfect brick-like layers, just like an onion. And just to put this into perspective, let's compare it to, say, medieval London at the time. While Londoners were building straight walls held together with mortar, walls that were actually pretty prone to collapse, the builders of Great Zimbabwe knew something incredible. They knew that without mortar, curved walls were way more stable. It's wild, but they just had a better grasp of physics than many of their European contemporaries. But here's the thing. All this genius, all this incredible skill, it created a huge problem for the colonial narrative. And this is where